Hello, everybody, and welcome to the third edition of the CCZone. We're here with Redacted, the bald, the beautiful, the best. We have me, Chelsea. We have Flay, Mickey Mouse extraordinaire. He's going to be eating paper today, so get ready for that. And we have our special secret guest, Kaiser, the 80 carry from Dorado Gaming Iota. Kaiser, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Also a co-head of BK. Just want to make that clear. I'm co-head before Gerardo, so my
What is BK for
affiliations.
those that are uninformed?
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that. BK is actually a coaching, free coaching server for newer people
Oh
or
hell
solo queue
no! Who said
or
you? Wait,
calm
who said
players.
you could do ads? You
Wait,
I
didn't
did.
clear
Chelsea
that.
just asked me.
I
Chelsea
did.
just
I
Oh,
asked
did.
me.
I did say you could
oh,
do the
did I
ad.
miss that?
You
Oh,
know,
I'm sorry. Okay.
speaking of which, Kaiser, we might do a special promotion with BK where we coach Redacted on his League of Legends
Ooh,
games
I like
to
that.
show that anyone can improve.
That's
You
incredible.
know what?
I'm
I'm
gonna
down
have to
for
do
that.
that.
Incredible.
Let's go back down the line. Flay, how you feeling, buddy? Your little
Hungry.
CCS shirt.
I'm feeling
Hungry.
hungry. I skipped lunch for a reason.
And Redacted, how you feeling?
I am doing all right. Don't mind me too much, y'all. I will join the conversation soon, but first I have to configure all of our slides.
Are our slides ready for us to go to or no?
No, I need
All
like at least
right.
5 more minutes.
Well, while we're doing that, let's, you know, we obviously know that Flay is going to be eating paper. That will not happen yet. We'll have some other topics to talk about. But Kaiser, coming onto the CCS podcast, this is the first time you're sort of playing in the league. What do you think? What's your first impression?
I mean, I thought it'd be kind of like Mickey Mouse, if I'm being honest. I thought it'd just be like some horseshit league that I do on the side and maybe win. But I was kind of surprised there's like a lot of content and like a lot of staff doing a lot of work on it. So I was quite surprised. And also like the competition, I would say even it's like greater than like Titan, Aegis, and Beal, I would say. Granted, it's a higher cap, but kind of barely.
Mhm. Definitely. And you're playing for Dorado, and Dorado is an organization that's existed back when the CCS existed. But obviously, you're more of a new age Dorado player, and that's in the sense that you're not familiar with the CCS. This is something new to you. So for all the people that remember old Dorado, is new Dorado different? Are you carrying on the legacy of players like Dojos? 'Cause.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not worried about no dojos, bruh. I'm worried about Kaiser, because Kaiser's the king. But
Oh,
I don't know. I don't
bars.
know. I don't know much about Old Dorado. Surprisingly, when I played in Plaid, I was close to winning a chip, but then I got banned for for like some account sharing stuff that I didn't do, obviously. But then Dorado actually banned me for account sharing, even though I didn't even account share in their org. But then I talked to Zol afterwards, like a few months later, and then he got me back in, so that was good. And then I won a chip with them, and then now I'm here.
Well, we're glad to have you. And on that topic, Flay, we're seeing the old scene, the new scene. Kaiser's definitely a big representation of the new scene. What do you think of the differences coming back now?
It definitely feels like the newer players are either afraid or just not used to yapping. Azure seems like an exception. He seems pretty open, keeping his mouth running. But a lot of the times back in the old days, people really just wouldn't shut the fuck up. Pretty aggressively. And I don't know if it's just like a different time or just because none of the other leagues are as okay with it. It does feel some of the newer players are not willing basically talk shit to be blunt. And obviously the older players are older, so they just don't have the capacity for. So I kind of do hope some of these younger players feel free to run their mouths because it's kind of what we want. You should kind of show up every week and, to be honest, at least have someone in the league to hate. I feel like if there's a league you have like no hatred, the league's kind of boring to be honest. You should like
Oh,
want to beat your
hatred is a
opponent.
strong word. Do we have to
I
hate
mean,
each
hatred's
other?
what's needed. There was definitely some hatred back in the day
I
against
will.
Dorado, and I think it made
Oh
it a
my
lot better.
God, the amount of vitriol I got for being like because I didn't even play for Dorado. I played with like Exernian's team, but the amount of hatred I got for like even
Oh yeah.
associating with the people at Dorado was
Mhm.
it was
Mhm.
it was so much compared to anything that happens now. I've
Yep.
listen, Mossy has gone on record calling me some crazy words just because my friends played for Dorado. It was a different time back then.
Real hatred. And it
And
worked because Dorado, not only were they toxic as fuck, let's be honest. Not only did they yap, they were good enough to hate. You know, if you're just a clown, it's just like at that point it just becomes funny. But they won enough and were good enough to be hated. And it didn't help that they ran their mouth,
yeah,
right? And I think that was a much better experience than whatever the fuck is going on right now.
yeah. Like there's levels of shit talk. There's like the Dorado where you're good in shit talking, then there's the Fuff zone where you're bad at and shit talking. And that's a great segue into our first topic, which if you go to the next slide,
Yeah, I do have
we're gonna
slide number 1 ready. So here we are. Oh, let me
you're
share
on
my screen
streaming,
for
so
you
so
guys.
I will not know what side you're on.
Sorry,
So I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
gonna go based on
I'm
vibes.
getting it
But
together.
if we are here, we're gonna we have Flay here, bit of unk. We're talking about like what makes a league good. Why are you get to hear from Mr. Mickey Mouse himself what makes a league
There you
Mickey
go.
Mouse.
Thank you.
So, well, actually, we'll go with Kaiser because you mentioned this in your introduction. What a strong league is, what a weak league is. So tell me, what would qualify a league to be Mickey Mouse?
My thoughts are like if like let's say you come into the league, right? And it's like a lot of these leagues have like a lot of announcements and like you know when it's gonna start, so you have a lot of prep time, right? And a lot of the teams that join these leagues are usually like teams that have been together for a couple of weeks or something, and then maybe have been like doing roster changes and then they enter. But some of these make your leagues, right? They like it's like kinda, yo, I'm free on Saturday. Oh shit, you're also free on Saturday? Okay, let's just join this league since we have nothing to do on that day. And oftentimes you'll see that like these teams don't really scrim, so like it kind of reduces like the competition level, I would say, based on like the effort that the team slash orgs are putting in.
Definitely a good answer. Flay, redacted. Any thoughts?
Don't ask me
I
yet. I'm not
think
done.
Okay.
I think when it comes to considering League Mickey Mouse, also to be clear, I did not know you had these questions prepped. This would be fun. To consider a league Mickey Mouse, I think it's not even like how the league is taken, but it's how it's perceived. When you're an older league, you don't really have to do much. You're just taken seriously. Honestly, I think it's really one statement. Can you tell someone you won this league and will they respect it? If someone goes, I won, I don't fucking know. I don't. There's random last leagues don't even exist anymore. There's like no 4 leagues.
PRL
Like
or
back in the
something?
day, that doesn't even exist. So I like
No.
back in the day,
PRL
fucking
died a
like a
while
randomly
ago.
like optimal, like oh I went optimal. It's like all right, cool, bro. Like it's if you can tell someone you won a league and there's like a sense of like all right, this guy like it means some shit. That's how you know. And it's not really a thing now when there's like barely any leagues left. There's only barely any leagues left. Almost like every chip matters. But back in the day when there was like literally like 10 leagues a night, yeah, there are some leagues like I won this. It's like all right, bro, you won Radiant Strike. That's really cool. I'm really happy for you. It's kind of my way I view Mickey Mouse League. It's how other people perceive it. That takes a while, right? When you're a newer league, you have to like showcase that your league means something. Winning this league has like some kind of aura, right? Some kind of reputation.
Okay, I got
Um,
all the slides ready, so I can participate
that's that's great, redacted.
now.
I'm
Thank you.
so happy for you.
Are you really?
Um, yes, I am. But I that's actually a really good point about the perception play because the reason I made this slide and the reason I wanted to bring up this conversation was because I was playing in a draft league which had a lot of players
Those
that
are
don't
real.
normally play in the sort of Aegis, Titan.
Yep.
I'd say that's a CCS. It's a bit of a sphere. Like you'll have similar people playing in all three
Yep.
of these
Yep.
leagues, but it's not mostly filled with people from there. It's filled with people from mainly like the LBLCS, which to
Yep.
me, in my perception, right, is a Mickey Mouse league. I think I played in it once.
Yep.
We scrimmed once. We won their like highest division at the time. We showed up. I'd say we showed up. We took their money and left, but it was so Mickey Mouse there wasn't a prize pool, right? So,
But at the same
but
time, that's like a beer league, right? Like
yeah,
they're not advertising themselves as like it's also how you advertise yourself. You know what I mean? They're just like a hey,
the
you're free on Monday league. Is what they are.
the
Nothing
the,
wrong with
the
that.
point I want to make is that like I was talking with someone from there, and they, I think I was like mentioning stuff that happened in BOL, and from their perspective, right, this sphere that we are in, like we are, the Mickey Mouse clubhouse to them, because for people who have been playing in these leagues for a while, this is just like BOL is like some random smattering of three letters. CCS is like, it means nothing to them.
Yeah.
And so
Yep.
it's interesting about the perception. And like we see Panda in chat, like, is Risen anything, right? That's a good question. There are some people that play exclusively in Risen, think it's a pinnacle of competition. There's me who thinks that, it, Risen, good luck, But Risen does also have some good higher tier leagues, like Risen Mythical. That
Good
I
league.
feel like that's a really
That's a
prestigious,
real
like,
league. Yeah.
yeah, that's a real league, like very competitive. But Risen Plat, Risen Unstoppable. I mean, we know what happened in Risen Unstoppable, the split with
I don't.
Espada getting banned. And
Worry brokers. Spawn
What's
is
the
a very
Kaiser,
good
lore?
player.
You want to explain to
What's the
Redacted
Deserves
lore?
to
what
be killed,
happened
to be
in
honest.
Risen
I'm paying
Unstoppable?
attention now.
I mean, basically, obviously, I won the previous split of Unstoppable because it's such a prestigious league. I just want to clarify that. 2x Risen winner. But yeah, so we were going into finals, and it was like the week prior, and before that week, Espada was in semis, obviously, and he beat on a team, and
Mhm.
after he beat the team, there was like a lot of arguing, some people calling him sitter and whatnot, and like saying he was dodging games. And then obviously he called them like some mean things, I would say.
Just
Like
say it out loud.
I don't know if I can say it, it's Pride Month.
Oh
Do not say what
shit!
he do not say what he said.
Oh,
Don't
that's
let Flay
good.
gaslight
That's
you.
good.
Get
That's
the
Yeah,
That's all I
arcade
needed,
shot
Nick.
so
done.
That's all I
yeah,
needed.
so he called them those words, and then a few days
those
later,
words.
yeah, a few days later, some of the Risen staff, I believe, just got together and like said, "Yo, we don't really like this guy. We're banning him for rank
Admin discretion.
manipulation." Yeah, rank manipulation and toxicity. But then like there was some back and forth about the rank manipulation, but no one could really argue the toxicity part. So he kind of just got kicked, and then we didn't really have a finals to play because obviously um the team that he was under kind of only joined because they asked him, right? So there was no need for them to play as soon as he got kicked and wasn't allowed to play. So we kind of just got a free shit, low key.
Nice.
Sorry to clarify here. According to Espada himself, he says, and I quote, "I did not say that. The motherfucker is lying." And I quote, "I did not say that. Motherfucker is lying. I said, did you get dropped as a baby and you are mental ill?" End quotation marks.
Okay, I
Can you
thought he
listen?
said something different.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Okay. Can I ask one
Yeah, it
question?
was.
Were they dropped as a
Yeah,
baby? That's important.
um,
I'm
I'm
gonna be
not
on
sure.
Espada's side and say yes here.
Okay, that's all I
There,
need to know. Carry on.
it's he was not dealing with the best and brightest. Let's
Okay,
say.
Breast
that's
and
fine. I just wanted to make
breast.
sure. I just wanted to make sure. That's
But
all. Go on.
the point I'm trying to make, one, it's a really funny story, and two, Risen Unstoppable finals did not happen. I think the team that Espada had beat, their jungler crashed out on the team thinking that the season was over. Then when Espada got banned,
Oh, I
they
remember
tried to
this.
move that third place team up, but the jungler already had ulted his teammates. It's to
It was not
answer your
that good.
question. I don't think Risen Unstoppable has ever been like interested in competitive integrity.
Yeah, yeah.
They yeeted
Ooh.
split breed mid splits back in 20, back when I was coaching a team in Risen, and I just think that's insane. Like, imagine right now, I was like, I think this Ek guy is too good. I'm banning him from the league. That would be terrible.
Justified.
You should. No, well,
Depends
X
on how much money they
code,
gave us.
but yeah, like they make decisions that baffle me. Um, Next topic in this, like, there's some new leagues that have been popping up, like Ember, Philly B is its sort of dying corpse is trying to come back, right? Can these new leagues survive,
got
or will?
Wait, aren't we just like Philly B?
Well, okay.
We have aura. We're different.
No, literally, we have aura. Like, we don't
We're
look
different.
like we've just been revived, you know?
Okay.
Philly B, on the other hand, I don't know.
Hey, it's my boy right there.
And we'll
He
see.
does
We'll
owe
see
us
him
about a
shortly.
75
Shout out
bucks.
Philly B. That's CCS MVP right there. Shout out Philly B. Okay.
That
Go on.
is CCS MVP season 0.
Respect to go.
Can these new leagues survive, or will, the Apex Predator Sems, with his 38 different divisions of Titan, eventually choke them out?
Who's answering
Uh,
first?
Redacted, your thoughts first. Go the other way.
Can these new leagues survive, or will the Apex Predator Sims take them out? I think as usual and as always, a bunch of new leagues will pop up, but it will be up to the dedication of the staff and ultimately the owner, because we are all at the mercy of the owner. In our case, Mr. Flay
Bro, what the
Edon
fuck?
himself. So if
That sounded like an attack. What?
it's just the truth, if like I mean, am I lying here? 3 years ago, you said, "Hey guys, the CCS is ending," and there's literally nothing we can do. I I don't own the server. I don't own the PayPal. Like I don't own
Well, none of us
anything.
own the PayPal right now.
I wasn't gonna make the joke, but yeah.
It's a different conversation.
So I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I could go make another CCS, but will it be the same? It's like the ship of Theseus. Is it allegory? Analogy. There we go. Is it still the same ship if you keep taking out parts and rebuilding it with new parts? Is it still the same ship? So, to answer your question, Chelsea, I think the Apex Predator Sems will probably take some out. But I do think the ones that will survive will be some of the stronger ones that we will hopefully see around in the scene for many years to come.
Very good answer.
Thank you.
Godson, what are your thoughts?
I would say it's like a lot of like, because in my opinion, comp is very like a social thing, and it's like people are more likely to play for or under people they like, obviously, right? Like with
Yep.
orgs and stuff and tournaments. And I think one of the spots where like CCS succeeds is that it was very popular with certain orgs, right? Like obviously Dorado, and then since like Dorado knew them, a lot of the other orgs that are pretty competitive, like Syndicate, XSV, all of those orgs, like they all come together, right? And I think like it depends really on what the leagues have to offer, because obviously, even Sem's league, right? They have their own issues, like maybe with the rank caps, and then obviously if other leagues, like in this case CCS, can address that with having a D3 cap, then I believe like there is like, some success to be had, as we're seeing right now.
I think Kaiser pretty much hit it on the nail. If you're gonna start a new league, you have to ask yourself why, right? Right now there's like eight. I think there's like eight leagues left that are not, you know, what's the word for it? Not point based, essentially. That's pretty important to indicate, and it kind of makes a lot of sense, right? Because like the question is, why would I sign up for your league? I already know what Aegis or Titan have to offer, for example, or BOL. Why would I ever waste my time signing up for some random league? I've never played him. I have no idea. And usually the way you convince someone is a new cap is a great way to convince someone, right? If you literally can't play in any league besides one league, you have to play in it. Then you have to give them a reason. And if there's no reason, you're going to play there. So when it comes to Chelsea's question here, I think we've seen ever since CCS ended a couple years ago, and now that we're back, there's less leagues. And obviously Titan has like 40 leagues. I think they have like 10 actually to be exact, but it makes sense, right? Because you just play in Titan, you know what Titan runs. Titan has the offer of the service. You know what the service you're going to get. It's going to be consistent. Why would you not sign up for the same league that you're going to have a good experience with? And it's a cycle, right? You sign up, your friends sign up, keeps rotating. So when a new league comes in, they got to convince. That's why I think it's so hard for a league like Ember. They've tried really hard, and it looks like they're going to split again going, but the simple question is, why would I play an Ember when I can just play in Titan or Aegis, right? For CCS, we try to be unique, and I've always said, some people don't like the way we operate and the things we do, and that's fine. But if I just made another Titan or Aegis, then there's just no reason to sign up here.
All right, fair
What
enough.
I have
Yeah.
a quick question, actually. Quick caveat to that.
Mhm.
What would you say makes us, besides like the rank cap, outside of the operations, what would you say makes us a bit more different than those other leagues? Because I am kind of curious about that. And
Honestly,
that's
kind
for
of
you and
everything.
Kaiser, I would say, to answer.
I mean, I used to
and
run
Flay, move
Aegis
a
about
little
a
bit
year.
to the left. There we go.
I used to run Aegis, obviously, so I know Aegis operates internally for about a year. They're just the opposite. They're just like a very professional. I always call Aegis a well-oiled run machine. There's a lot of work in the back end. They do a lot of good work, but it's almost the opposite for it. They don't want people to really be spamming in chats. That's why I got like famous with the slow mode joke, right? Whenever like chat would pop up, it was slow mode. They just want to be. You sign up here, you're gonna get competent league. There's gonna be no issues. Everything's gonna work. You know what you're gonna sign up for. It's very straightforward. If you just want a league that you're gonna get good competition, a relatively easy to understand format, and consistency with good service and fast recovery, fast staff help times, you go to Aegis, professional setting. We're the opposite. I mean, I literally told someone to go fuck themselves yesterday, and I'm the league owner. I think that should tell you the difference of how we operate things. We just take things. I guess more of a community the way is the best way to put it. But we don't take ourselves seriously on purpose. Some people don't like that. They don't like their TO being super lenient and almost like they're part of a community because they want that impartiality. Some like it because they want to speak to someone like a human. It depends, right? But it's different, right? It's not like you're running the same thing again. Because if you're running the same thing again, like, why would you sign up here? Besides the cap, which is what you mentioned. And also, I
Yeah.
think our content goes crazy.
I agree. I when we started this, I wanted to do something very different than Aegis. I spent a lot of time like working with Aegis and the systems, and I have a lot of respect for what they do, and I think it is good. And I think we just offer something different. More wild.
You gotta
We're like
have your rock and your water, right?
like Aegis is your Cartoon Network, and CCS is your Adult Swim.
Yes, that's even a better example.
So I mean, yeah. I think that's enough about League Talk, though. I think we have another section next. Very important section.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah. Let me get to that then. I didn't realize we had answered the other question. The next section is Chud eats paper live.
Okay, to be clear, I'm
Dumbass.
eating it throughout the VOD.
But yeah,
But,
the
I mean,
first initial part will be right here. Actually, damn, can I like focus on your camera? Oh, I can. Okay, I know what happened. God damn it,
okay.
MB.
You,
Hold on.
okay. As I was saying,
Yeah, continue. I'll get
as I
it.
was saying,
I'll get it taken care of.
are we good now?
Yeah. We got audio back. I know what I need to
Okay.
do. Give me 1 second.
Keep
So,
talking, Play.
I woke up this morning and ate a piece of paper. And I learned a lot about eating paper this morning. Mainly, it's pretty gross. I would not recommend eating paper. But the taste isn't bad. It's more like the chewing effect. So what I've discovered is chips. So sun chips right here, some raspberries, and a nice little drink of Arizona is going to help chew this down. And we're just going to eat this paper throughout the podcast and try not to vomit. That's kind of the goal. If we vomit, that'd be pretty funny. That's what we're doing here. So, it's fucking.
If you do, make sure to point
All
the
right, we
camera
should be
so we
good
can
now.
try to see you retching and not see the vomit itself.
Oh, he's just
All
getting right to it.
Gourmet
Right,
ass
redacted.
paper,
As he
bro.
starts to eat, tell us why he's doing this.
Holy shit. Okay, so Flay made a bet, if I recall. Not if I recall. Flay made a bet with Proton Plat Player, the owner of Theory of Everything Strong Force, that they would not beat Final Boss Zenith. And lo and behold, week 3, not only did Theory of Everything Strong Force beat Final Boss Zenith, but they beat them 2-0. And some of the final FBZ members have also been very molding ever since that moment. It's been a huge thing in the server, and at this point, I think it's gonna be a lingering event throughout the rest of the split. You good there? You're not choking, right? I see your face getting a little bit red, big dog. Chelsea, you got his address, so if we need to call
Tuned for a
911,
good 3 minutes
I do
now.
not have his address. I know the city he lives in.
Okay, but that's
Like-
better than most of us.
Like, hello, 911. There's an Albanian man dying in Baltimore.
Holy
Like, what?
shit.
What do you want me to do about that?
That is so fucked, bro.
So
Alright,
yeah,
take
that
it.
is the background. That is the lore for anyone who may not be aware. And please clip this up. All right, Chelsea, take it away.
Alright, now let's get back to our
It's not
slides
great.
because we have a lot of important things to talk
Definitely.
about,
It's not good at all. Oh, bad.
including the very next slide, our week 4 match recap. Godson, we'll have you take us through these matches. We'll start with Con versus Lotus. Tell me, what do you think of that series? Expected, unexpected? These are
I
both
mean,
teams in your group.
yeah, I would say it's pretty expected. I'm looking at this con roster. Pretty sure I played these guys the week before. I think it was 2-0. Yeah, it was.
Yes, you played these guys
Yeah,
last week.
yeah, I mean, and then Lotus beat us, obviously, so I think it's pretty expected.
All right, Syndicate TMG. What are your thoughts?
I mean, Syndicate is just some horseshit, I'm gonna be honest. Like, realistically, a team as good slash, um, like an org this well known should not be dropping games to who do they even drop it to? TMG? Like, what even is that? Like, I'm pretty sure they've dropped a game every week. And they lost to Final Boss as well, who lost to Toe, by the way. That is gross. And Lost is on this team. That's the worst part. He's so bad.
Last was terrible. I can say one thing
All
about
right.
TMG very quickly.
Yeah.
They
Go
did
for
get
it.
rid
Yeah,
of their worst player.
Huh?
Let's be very clear. Their worst player is gone.
Who was that?
Oh,
their top laner.
the top laner. A
Okay.
Gangplank one who couldn't play Gangplank.
Oh yeah, got you.
The
Got
fact that he's gone actually does make the team a lot better. I don't think it matters, but just want to put that out there.
you. No, I mean they did give a Syndicate a run for their money, which we can get into.
Yeah, but Lost is
at some
terrible.
point.
Lost is in
Yeah.
every game. That guy's awful. I actually believe at this point he's purposely inting so he gets left back in the Emerald Leagues. I respect it if he's doing that. Go on.
Could be
Okay.
possible.
All right, Iota versus Final Boss. This is your series. Tell me about it.
Um, I mean, I thought this would be a 2-0, but honestly, I didn't think it would be like as easy as it was. I
You and
think
me
Resi
both.
is, yeah, I think Resi is quite good, but I don't know, the way they played ball in was very interesting to me. It just seems like they're very uncoordinated.
What part exactly?
Um, like, I would say like 0 to 10 minutes, like the laning phase. It just looks like, because they were like Silver Karma, and I'm pretty sure we were,
Ezreal Nautilus.
yeah, Ezreal Nautilus, and I don't think Ezreal can get Wave 1 prio, even though Ezreal is OP, I think. I think it's just a bit hard, especially with the Karma. I think Nautilus, like, I think the way the lane should work is that, Karma, like, just tanks the hook if they want to fight, and then the Silver side will always win, because she procs lethal faster. Um, and obviously, like, the Karma RQ, you can't really fight into, right? So I think they should just be able to bully us off Wave 1. But I don't know if you guys watched the VOD, but they just sacked prio completely for the first 3. So it was pretty interesting. And then I'm pretty sure the same thing happened in game 2. I don't really remember the comp. But
You
yeah,
had Varsamumu. They had Brandrel.
Brandrel. I mean, yeah, I don't know why Resi picked APC. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really a big fan of APC or APC players. I think it's like a bit, like, bit of a cop out. It's like just way too easy. But I mean, it's like the same thing again. They're not like playing for Pyro, and they're just playing pretty passively. I thought Ek would be able to 1v9 a bit harder, if I'm being honest. Maybe like the mid top aren't as good. But when we played against him in finals in Conqueror, he was like just dominating the map and finding like ganks where I didn't even think ganks were possible, right? Like, but it seems like maybe he's taking a step back on this team, or he's just not as comfortable.
I think my take on that series is looking at the J Feathers pool. I think NBK did a really good job of picking the type of champions you need to pick into this final boss draft, where J Feather seems to specialize in these like util long range mages like Lux, like Oriana, Lissandra, and like Syndra, and those types of players are generally not good at dealing with assassins. NBK locked Ari game 1 and he locked Fizz game 2, and I think those were both like really intelligent picks, and he was able to sort of pop off both games. And I think, and Final Boss seems to be a bit one-dimensional, and I'm not very high on them anymore, to be honest.
Yeah, same. And Kaiser, I know you were asking if we watched the VODs. This was week 4, not week 3. I was on an airplane flying back
Oh shit.
from vacation though, when like,
Yeah.
pretty much everyone's game started. And
Mhm.
I think I remember I added Flay in one of the streamed matches when I saw it was like 1-0 already, and I think on the stream match it was only like maybe 20, 30 minutes into that game, and I was like, wait, Dorado already won game one that fast? Like,
Yeah.
the way you guys 2-0'd them in literally, I think less than, might be another like less than 2 hour game, if you include everything,
Yeah.
draft
Yeah.
to it.
The game was over like 9:30.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
bad in my opinion. Like from an outside perspective, I was like, they're done already. Like, yikes.
We are forgetting one factor though. They got fucking tilted after losing last week.
Yeah, that
Really
is
tilted.
true.
But that
They
was
got super tilted.
that's last week, bro.
And I
Move
think we're
the fuck
forgetting-
on.
No,
What
but
are we
I think-
talking about
But
here?
it's not just
Listen,
how
losing to
they
PPP does
lost.
stuff to
They
you.
lost to PPP 80 carry against a toe team who had played 2 times together and were kind of dog shit, to be honest.
Yeah, you lost to a team
And
you
PPP
shouldn't
was
have.
playing
You
ADC.
shouldn't have lost to. Oh, it happens.
It's how they lost. It's how they lost. It showed the weakness we talked about at the beginning of the split. Bravo is kind of an inter,
Mm.
and Rezi is super aggro, and that usually does not work.
Mm.
And when it falls apart, that happens.
How did these?
Which is
How
like,
did
you know.
how did they find each other then? Like,
Fuck it, listen,
I mean-
you're asking me questions. I don't know.
I'm
I'm just telling you. I watched Bravo play, and I'm watching Rezi play.
yeah. And you're
And I've
watching
watched
two
Bravo
different
play for
players
years.
go in
Now
two different ways.
motherfucker is an inter, and I'm watching Rezi play, and he wants to play aggro. Your support inting, and you want to play aggro. Rut row is usually how it works.
Christ,
That's all I'm gonna
26-42 game one, 29-0. God, 30,
I don't know if anyone else
sub
agrees,
30
but
games.
We've watched Bravo and old CCS. He's not a new player. He's the same player.
No. I'm not
Same
talking about
player.
them. I'm just looking at the match history. Oh my god. Okay, let's move on though. We have other games to talk about. Oh, our big one, right? Chelsea, Hydra versus Rush. We didn't cover that yet,
Hey,
did
Chelsea,
we?
you're gonna
Yeah, let's
apologize
get
for that one.
Go ahead, Chelsea.
Was that a Hydra versus Rush?
Yeah.
Sutek's him, bro.
Yeah, can you apologize to Sutek, please, on air?
Oh
that-
yeah, because you do be rage baiting him.
Sutek, I'm sorry for rage baiting you. Yes, it's true. I watched you drop like 11 deaths on a bunch of games. And yes, it's true. I beat you in a match where I got my first camp at 3 minutes and 26 seconds. But yeah, on Monday, you proved that you can beat Queen Sticks.
Hey,
And
Chelsea,
Queen
if you want a
Sticks
league that's not
beat it.
meta shift,
Yes, I won BOL last split. What?
okay,
That
if you
is
want a real
true.
league,
CCS or
What
is
have,
it?
what have you won? Play.
don't matter. I'm a TO. What have you won? Talking all this shit on fucking.
No, how
Sutek.
did no?
All
But
I'm
how did
saying- All I'm saying is D1 King God right now is undefeated, and you're over TOing. That's what I have to know about your career, okay?
Are you calling
Alright,
Chelsea
good luck.
washed? Is that what I'm hearing? Are we
let's
calling
just say
Chelsea
this
washed?
league is
That implies
let's
he was
just say
everything.
I am still not eligible for this league, even if I wasn't TOing.
Wait, you're not?
You would
What's
have
your
not-
rank?
Oh.
I am D1 peak this season.
Oh shit!
Man.
Congrats.
It's like D1 King God. E4 and 0. Where are you? Talk about it on the
Why?
podcast.
I'm not
Just-
gonna
I'm
be
putting it out-
shit
putting it
talked.
out there.
No, but I'm not gonna be shit talked by someone who's actively eating paper. Grow the fuck up.
That is true.
Alright, well played. I can see.
Fucking.
Oh,
I tell
Kaiser,
you to read a newspaper, but in fact you might eat it first, bro. Like what?
Oh, Kaiser, I hope you
Oh,
have
that's fine.
time because this might go long. If you don't, just let us know and you can like dip. By the way, because these
Yeah,
two like
no
to yap.
worries. I'll
Let's-
be
My
here.
bad.
speedrun
I
the
forgot
rest
to
of these
preface
matches
that.
because let's speedrun New Origins DOV. DOV
As
made
expected.
roster changes. New Origins is New Origins.
Yeah.
Unfortunate happens. Skyloft Gojo's gym.
Also expected.
The explosion happens like a few weeks earlier in Gojo's gym than I thought it would happen.
Didn't it happen like week
Nothing.
1 or post week 1?
Yeah, and pre-week one even. Because
Yeah.
Joey got shot. Which rough.
Nats,
let's
figure
talk
it
about
out,
TOE.
man.
But Hoodie Curse is back.
Let's talk about TOE Elysium.
Okay, you go first.
No, I want to talk about you guys because did any of you guys think TOE was actually gonna win this series?
No,
I
I
think-
so
I-
dived into his face on the stream. You were with me last
I
week's
do
podcast.
think-
Yeah.
What?
We could have a moment of respect, because finally PPP rose some balls and fucking kicked their 80 carry. That guy was terrible. Thank God that guy's gone from that team. Let me put it this way: they won a game with PPA as 80 carry. Did you watch that series, Chelsea? Did you watch the ADC for TOE that series? The fact that
No, I
he's gone.
didn't.
The fact
I
that
mean, I
he's
went.
gone.
In... Yeah.
Mobile,
I mean, I
right?
went into.
But
yeah.
that guy's not human. That's all I'm gonna say.
And
Thank
well,
God for TOE as an
actually,
organization.
we'll actually be able to talk about that in our actually not next slide, the slide after. Let's talk about next slide. Let's go. We have one more topic about match recaps. Is Group B goated with the
Good question.
sauce? Because we've had 4 cross groups, and in the beauty of the cross group system, we can see the group strength play out real time. Group B has won 3 out of 4 of them, all being matchups that Group A has picked in the Nemesis draft.
Mhm.
So the one Group A match is Syndicate versus New Origins, where Syndicate managed to drop a game. Kaiser, I want your thoughts on this. As a Group A player, why does your group not? Why can't they win a cross group?
I'm gonna be honest. Like this first series, Rush just got lucky. If I'm being honest, I think if they played 10 out of 10 times against Lotus, I think Lotus would win. I think they just got
Goats.
yeah. Like I mean, they just got lucky. Like Rush is
Wait,
actually
do you
horseshit
mean
as well,
9 out
just
of
like
10
Syndicate. I'm
times,
gonna
or
be
do you
honest.
mean legit
Mm.
10 out of 10 times minus this time?
Yeah, I think this was yeah. I mean, I think
Who's
this was
horseshit on Rush?
who's horseshit on Rush. That's a good
Yeah,
question. Let me find
that's
out.
what I'm asking you. Okay, I'll let you know.
One
Yeah, we're
sec.
going with players.
Let me look
Yeah,
at the roster.
I got you. Let's start top to bottom, actually.
Okay,
Thoughts on
Kuzu.
Kuzi?
I'm gonna be honest. He's horseshit top laner. He's good on the
Okay,
Ari. He's
okay,
good on the Veigar as well.
okay.
Queenie is kind of horseshit. She's a farming jungle that obviously can't CS, so that doesn't work,
It's a bot
right?
player.
Rutledge, he was like a kind of a player when I got into Emerald. Like, oh my god, it's Rutledge. Holy fuck, hide or something, right? Like, but he kind of lost his toxicity. I heard. Now he's just a nice guy, so I think that kind of made him fall off. Angel, I think he's good. Off MF Ash Smolder, I think he's okay, but I think there's a lot of personality problems I've heard from his teammates, so it's obviously valid, I think. And then it's Volter support, so he's off role. I know he does play Alistar quite well, and then Senna I think is one of his main champs, but I think he's obviously a lot better top end on the Garen. But I think the roster is just bad as a whole. I mean, we saw it in the Hydra series; it wasn't even close, right?
I will say, how much of your opinion on this is dictated by the fact that Lotus 2-0'd you?
Um, why do we even have to mention that? This is what week are
Oh
we
Is it 2-1
looking at?
actually?
shit!
Is it 2-1
Chelsea
to
with
be
the
exact?
research, man.
What week are we looking at? That's not this week.
So wait, you're saying all those players in Rush are dog shit, besides Angel?
Um, yeah. Besides Angel, yeah.
Making sure.
All right. Um, any thoughts, Godson, on the Syndicate? Because that's the only team that won, but is
I
going
have some
to.
thoughts,
All
but
right,
continue first.
redacted.
No,
Hit us. Hit
finish
us. No,
finish
no.
what you're saying first.
Watch someone take
Just
it.
answer the
What she's
fucking
saying
question.
or what I'm
Redacted.
saying? Cause she
Okay, my fucking thoughts are, I'm sorry, but Syndicate, like, oh wait, no, this isn't TMG. Still, Syndicate, you guys should not have 2-1 this team. You guys should have 2-0'd them. I mean, I expect personally the stronger teams to not fuck around with the less stronger teams, especially teams that are struggling to find an identity or a win. And the fact that they had to go to 3 games against Noah is a bit concerning. Not like life threatening yet, but just
Because
like,
they do it
okay,
every week though.
do they really? Am I blind?
Well, they
they've
did.
gone to 3
They
games
went against
every single week.
Origins. They went to 3 against TMG.
Yes.
They won 2-1 against Lotus, and did
Yes.
they?
They lost 2
Okay,
They
so
lose-
no,
lost.
that actually
They've
further
gone
proves my
3
point.
games
That
every year.
further proves my point. When like I said against the weaker teams. So TMG, Noah, we don't know what Skyloft is like yet because we're still figuring them out. But like
You keep
Gojo's
forgetting.
gym, I feel like those bottom 3 teams right there, you should not. If you're any of these strong teams, like Dorado, you should not be 2-1ing them. You should be 2-0ing them.
You keep forgetting that Lost and Epi are purposely sandbagging 1 game a week for their future on Yeeting. You guys don't under. It's so obvious that's what they're doing. They're gonna go 2-1 next. Who do they play next week? Oh yeah, they're dropping again against PoE. 100%.
All
I might
right.
lose that one.
That's
who
just my
knows?
point of view on it. So anyone
Lost
can
POV
speak
nuts.
next.
TMG thoughts on that match happened last like 2 weeks ago.
I mean, like these cross groups are a bit like favored for Group B, I would say as well. Like, cause before this, like before excluding this match, DOV is 2-1, and then not considering the TOE win against Final Boss, they're like basically lost every game, right? And then it's the same thing with this TMG team. They also lost every game. So
Aren't
I
I
these
think
will
games that
say,
Group A picked Group B though?
like,
These are the
yeah,
games you
these are all the matches that
pick
the
one of
Group
these
A
games.
team.
Group
The
A
group,
picked these teams.
Yeah,
yes,
all
Lotus
these games
picked
are
Rush,
picked.
Syndicate picked New Origins, DOV picked TMG, TOE picked Elysium
Interesting.
during
I
their
mean,
MSI draft.
yeah, okay, I'm not sure, but I mean, Group A is some more shit. I'm gonna be honest.
All right,
Maybe Group A is better, but DOV Twisted is a 2 seed in Group B, so I don't know how that
That's
group could be good.
true.
all right. Let's hop over to the next slide.
Here we go. Next slide. Flay, how's that paper coming along before we get to talking? Let's see. Let's see
Man,
where we're
calm
at.
down. We're almost.
We can't see your can. There we go. Oh, what, bro? You're like, you're not even almost done. You're like 1/4 of the way through. And why are you going?
Bro,
Why aren't you going like top to
Well, yeah,
bottom?
why is it?
What the
Why are you
fuck?
eating it like that?
Yo,
He's
he's trying
eating
to.
it like a
He's
burger,
trying. He's trying
bro.
to make.
is there
Yo, he's trying to make
paper
the
eating that up?
motive
Shut
on
the
on our
fuck
production.
up,
He's
okay?
making the motive.
Until you eat a piece of paper yourself, shut the fuck up, okay?
No.
All right,
Damn.
we got flops
Crazy.
of the week. Godson, I want
Oh
you to
god.
read out this thing under Lost's name.
Under lost his name. ADL winner lost mogged by winless teams AP Shaco. That's not good. That's not good.
That guy's so cheeks, man.
So yeah, I mean, TMG got their first win. They beat Syndicate. Emperor's full AP Shaco got a team their first win. Just, I'm speechless. Lost is trying to get into BOL Emerald, and it's not gonna work.
He's doing a good job. He's doing a good job, to be honest. He's got evidence.
And now the next flop of the week is TOE losing another AD carry and replacing them with a 200 game plat player. Ooh. What are your thoughts, Kaiser? Is this
Ali
falling?
and Lynn. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I hate some of the members on TOE. JP the boss specifically. You know, JP once said that he wouldn't team with me because I'm too toxic.
That's true.
Supposedly.
Why would anyone
was
ever
this?
say that about you?
Yeah, what was this?
I don't know. Apparently it's JP the one who's denying the team with me, not the other way around. So I was pretty surprised when I heard that.
Oh
But I mean, Zygon's a cool dude. I think I don't know what he's doing in solo queue, honestly. He plays like Jinx or Oriana support. One of my friends, Codis, told me that he's on another team with Toe, right? In Conquer, I believe. And Daigen said he doesn't want to play Karma. He wants to play Oriana support.
Sure.
Not sure how that's gonna work.
no. Oh boy. Well, let's head over to the next slide.
Give me 1 sec. Here we go.
Or not. Redacted
Shut up!
HL.
It's slow.
So
Oh,
we're gonna do power rankings
me.
one at a time this
W.
week. And
W.
and so what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have our guest Kaiser speak on his thoughts on each set of power rankings, and then the person who made them will have a chance to rebuttal. So these are Redacted's power rankings. What are your thoughts on them, Godson?
I thought you said I wouldn't know.
What?
Oh, okay. Never mind. I misunderstood. So I'm looking at the post week 4, right?
Well, yeah. Post week 3 is what it was coming into the week, and then post week 4 is what it is after the week. And championship contenders, who do you think is gonna win?
So I'm looking at post week 4 and championship contenders, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean Hydra.
Sorry, real
I
quick interruption. My championship contenders are in order this time. It is top to bottom.
Oh, I like that. I like that. That's me at the top right there.
What a fucking blazer, man.
I mean,
Hey, get back to eating your paper, boy. Actually, get back to eating. You know what? Hold on. Let me change your icon name too on the podcast. Go ahead, Kaiser.
yeah, appreciate it. I mean, I don't think it's that Hydra is too high. I think it's like the way I see the rankings is like I see Lotus, Iota, Hydra, Syndicate top 4 in my opinion. I think Lotus is just like trolling, but I mean I think if they like we've seen when they lock in, they clearly just like win every game, right? Like I mean they beat us game 2, game 3 pretty easily, I would say. And then moving on to 6, DOV. I mean, I think they're in an easy group. I won't lie. It's like group of life in my opinion. Final boss, I think is good. I think the rest are good. I mean, I won't even bother with 8 to 12 or 14. Sorry.
Redacted.
Con
Any? I'm sorry. Continue. Oh yeah, I forgot.
contenders. Again, I would say we're too high. I would say again, Lotus is one, and then it's between. I would say, 2 to 4 is tied between Hydra, Iota, and Syndicate, and then obviously Rush, in my
All
opinion,
right,
is
enough
fifth.
is
I don't
enough.
think we're too good.
Have you scrimmed Lotus
Have I
They
scrimmed
played
Lotus?
Lotus.
recently?
They got.
Recently, no. Other than the match, I might scrim them this Saturday though,
Okay,
on a
because
different team.
I I want to believe y'all, but until I see it, until they're actually winning the damn split, I don't. I'm trying to understand why everyone keeps putting them at one. I don't know if because y'all are like trying to devalue yourself and like make yourself not seem like you have a target on your back, or if Lotus actually is who y'all keep saying they are.
I mean, the answer is Lotus has Chris 10 and Aftermoon, right?
Yeah.
Those are in theory those should be the two best players in the league. They're not playing like the
theory.
two best players in the
That's what they're
league,
no, no, not
which
at
is
all.
why I have moved them down. And I'll get to it more on my part. Redacted, continue your rebuttal.
No, that was my biggest question at the time. That was it for
Okay.
Kaiser. So
Then
Yep.
let's move on to the next set of power rankings.
okay. Oh, I don't get to talk about it.
Okay.
You did
Fuck,
rebut it.
I fucking gave.
No, I was just talking about the Lotus part. I thought I was talking about my own actual power ranking, but you know what?
No, talk about it then. Go back. No, go back and talk about it.
Okay, good. All
Damn.
right. Thank you. God damn it. I worked hard on this, especially to color code it.
I'm proud of
That
you.
does look good.
Thank
Speak.
you. I appreciate that. Yeah, so from last week when Chelsea bitched at me for not having them in tiers or
You deserve
sections,
it.
this time I made sure to color code them appropriately. And as of right now, for the post section there, I view those as my tiers. I think right now things are looking a bit clear distinction between those top 6 teams, in which is why I separated them yellow and then a darker color, aka Tempest, from the CCS palette. DOV is. I had a hard time putting them over Zenith, but I did it because once again this is post week to week performance and not who I think is a contender yet. Actually, oh, you remember. Wait, I think one of my contenders you cut off, Chelsea. But anyway,
Yes,
Top
because you
five.
were only because it's top 5 now.
oh,
I
top
did.
5. I'm
I
sorry. Okay, got it.
reading
Yeah, I
is
got it.
not your strongest suit, and I accept that about you.
Shut up. But anyway, yeah, I put DOV over Final Boss just because of how they've been performing week to week. But I still also am not thoroughly and entirely convinced yet to place them in championship contender territory. So we'll see how they continue to do and play as the season goes on. And yeah, that's about it for my power rankings. Does anyone else have any comments on that?
What the
I
fuck
will
is
say
DOV
that
second place?
yeah, spoiler alert, you have DOV the highest out of the 3 of us.
Yeah,
Who have they beat?
So
I know.
Um,
But
Quality wins they have.
you guys, once again, you guys are. I feel like you guys are ranking them still based on who they are as a team, and if we're back.
we're
All
back.
right, yeah, we can just move on
Back.
from mines because that fucked shit
Yeah,
up.
let's move
Let's
on.
move on.
We have a lot of segments, so I
Yeah.
don't want to take like too much
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
But yeah, so we have
Oh.
power rankings from White Noise, the
Oh, I love that
Paperboy.
you did that
goes-
too, Chelsea.
Yeah, he goes by many names. Flay or not Flay. First is Godson. Godson, tell me your thoughts on these rankings. What's right? What's wrong?
um, wow. I mean, like Elysium is giga high. That is insane. 5th team overall. I think that's very very hopeful. I don't think they're good at all. I think this is like a better top 2. I would say Hydra Dorado. I don't like Rush again, and then I think Syndicate should be higher. Lotus should be first in my opinion. Yeah, again, I would say my final opinion on like the top 4 is Lotus, and then the rest of the 3 is obviously Hydra, Syndicate, Iota, and I think they're pretty interchangeable. Champion contenders. Again, Lotus is too low in my opinion, and then it's like all the same thing, right? You guys have Lotus way too low in every single one. In my opinion, at least.
Play? White noise?
I think he
Yeah.
also died. Oh, never mind.
No, I'm here. It's my camera's not working for whatever reason.
I'm troubleshooting.
I was the last Lotus defender. But there comes a point when you look like dog shit, week in and week out, and you have to like be punished for it. I won't talk about the bottom because it doesn't really matter. I didn't even feel good putting DOV at 7th, to be honest with you, or 8th, excuse me. But here we are. The only reason Elysium is 5th is because all those teams in that light blue color right there have big questions. Sky, I haven't really seen him with Glacial. I don't think Glacial's that big of an upgrade if they're sub 80 carry, but I still want to see him with Glacial. Don't think they're that crazy, but I'm gonna give him some credit for taking a bunch of series of free games, I guess. TOE, little respect for TOE because they finally replaced who's their worst player, so maybe that helps out. I think there's a lot of promise, especially mid jungle, which I think is an important role in this elo. DOV, I didn't really want to rank him that high. I just think they have all the bottom half teams. They've at least beaten who they're supposed to beat, when they've beaten nobody. When they lose to Rush this week 2-0, we'll finally go back to reality, but I gotta at least respect them by virtue of just beating who they had to beat. That says something. Final boss, I don't know what the fuck's going on there. They have, in theory, one of the best players in the league in Ek.
Yeah, agreed.
Their soul laners are fine, but the bot lane's a big deal. And Rezi's a good enough player, and Bravo's a good captain, but I just don't think they mesh as a bot lane. And if they don't mesh as a bot lane, it's gonna be really hard for Ek to 1v9. So they're very what they are. Lotus, again, I've been a Lotus defender for like most of the weeks. They finally got business taken care of last week. But again, it's just kind of like I've seen this team. They've been on stream enough times. We've watched them play. I've seen them perform. They're just still like I still think there's a reason they're a championship contender. I mean, they could be like 1-3 right now and still be a championship contender because the quality of players they have are just too good. And the format actually kind of rewards people for just kind of like not taking their regular season that seriously in a weird way. But there comes a point when you have to start winning. And the only quality of it when they have against you guys, because have 2 subs, if I recall correctly. They beat TOE, which they didn't beat TOE. They lost to Rush. All right. They beat you guys because of 2 subs. They then lose to Syndicate, which I don't think they're that crazy. And last week they beat Khan. They don't really have any quality wins besides a substitute Dorado team. I guess we'll have a better understanding in week 6 probably when they play Final Boss. And thankfully a pretty easy strength of schedule, but Aftermoon does not look like Aftermoon, and Crisp has been pretty disappointing so far. And there comes a point after 4 weeks of regular season play, one has to ask, when are you guys going to perform like the players you think you are? And that leaves you with Elysium. I don't think Elysium's good. So I have our 5th place, but not a championship contender. But we have to respect the team who has beaten who we're supposed to beat. Elysium has won every game, and the only loss they have is against Hydra, which is a quality loss in my opinion. 1-2 to Hydra, it's a quality loss. They're not a team that I expect to be in the finals, or a winner or loser bracket. But there has to be something that's said about being consistent.
Well,
So that's kinda where I'm at.
let me play devil's advocate. DOV has beat every team they're supposed to beat and also lost to Hydra. So
The difference with DOV is Elysium strike themselves are much harder. You have Skyloft, right? Week 1. Week 2, you lose a Hydra 2-1. Then you play Gojo's Gym, and then you play fucking Fear of Everything. DOV has played Hydra, got stomped, barely beat Gojo's Gym. Then they beat who I think the worst team in the league is in TMG. And they played New Origins, which is probably the 13th force team. The strength of schedule is better. They've looked cleaner. And most importantly, even when they played Hydra about 1 week, they looked like a unit that could actually take a game off. So I just kind of view Elysium in a different capacity. I think you said it correctly, Chelsea, when they're a parameter of the average team in CCS. And the reason they're 5th is not because they're above average. The reason they're 5th is because all the above average teams, aka Lotus and Final Boss, have big questions right now. And until they actually perform otherwise, Elysium should be rewarded for looking pretty decent, and that's why they are what they are. And the last thing I'll say is for the top 4, Syndicate, give me no confidence with Nubly top lane and where the flying fuck is going on with Lost right now. It's so inconsistent. Rush, I think, got exposed, which is the biggest problem. Queenie is a farming AP jungler. You have an aggro jungler, you're cooked. Dorado looks good. Hydra looks good. That's where we're at right now. Hydra's biggest question mark in my opinion. The last thing I'll say is Sutek. Sutek looks fine. I do want to see Sutek against junglers who I think are better than him. That's when I think you're going to really falter. I think that's like the biggest problem for Hydra. But my biggest concern with Sutek was if they played like say a Lotus or like a final boss, or like a Syndicate, and all those teams have question marks. If Sutek has to play against not one of those top end junglers, aka Lost, Ek, and Aftermoon, then maybe we have a different conversation here. That's why I have my rankings the way I do.
All right. Very well said, Flay. Let's head to the final ranking of this segment.
Alrighty. And
The one
here-
done by yours truly.
There we go. Big chills.
Got done. Thoughts?
This itch sucks.
I mean, I've already said on my team, like top 5 things. Again, I think Rush is too high. I mean, we didn't see them lose other than this week, so. Oh wait, this is post week 4. Never mind. So we did see them lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely Rush too high, Lotus too low, and then Sin should be 1 spot higher, and then Rush I think should be a bit lower than both.
So you'd move Rush to 5 and then Sin and Lotus up 1?
I'd move Lotus to 1 and then everyone else down, and then Rush to 6 below Syndicate.
How much of this is motivated by you losing 2-0 to
Okay,
Rush?
again, Rush. I didn't lose to no fucking Rush.
It's
I
just
mean-
a little weird that
well,
they're
Rush
2-2,
2
we got him 1.
Well, Rush did 2-0 Lotus.
Rush did 2-0 Lotus. I mean, as I already said, my thoughts. They got lucky. Lotus is beating Hydra, by the way, and Hydra beat 2-0 Rush.
So when Lotus got the Syndicate, did it get unlucky or what happened there?
Lotus lost to Syndicate?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god, they lost to Syndicate. What the fuck?
I know.
I did not know that.
June 10th. How can we help you?
Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Um,
No stream. It
okay,
looks
maybe
They
we
are.
put maybe we put Hydra on 1 and then Lotus
Maybe.
and then Iota.
Mm,
We'll move Lotus 1 down. I don't know. I think when they played us, I think it's very different from how usual Emerald or D3 teams play. I think they beat us in a very like different fashion and like it was very macro heavy. So I'm not sure why they lost to Syndicate. Maybe Syndicate got lucky as well, and I just got unlucky when I played them. So that's unlucky. But I think this is DOV is right in this one though. Like DOV 10 team, I think it's correct. Skyloft's probably too high in my opinion though, and then Theory of Everything. I mean, I guess, but definitely too high.
Yeah. So my thoughts on those points. Skyloft has gone. They've had the hardest strength to schedule. They lost 1-2 to Hydra, 1-2 to Rush, 1-2 to Elysium, and then they 2-1 Gojo's, which is honestly their 2-1 win against Gojo's is almost. They did 2-1
Flop.
Gojo's this week, right?
yes, it's 51.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Like that's honestly the biggest like strike against them is their only win. I think going 1-2 to the other 3 teams is like decent results.
Oh, they 2-0'd. Sorry, they 2-0'd.
Oh, they 2-0'd.
They 2-0'd
Oh.
Gojos. Glacial was back this week, to be clear.
Okay, yeah. So they 2-0 Gojos. So I guess they don't really have any strikes. I mean, they're going 1-2 against the good teams. They play against Dorado next week, which is another hard matchup for them. But they haven't shown any real weakness against the bad teams, whereas every team below them I think has something bad. TOE has their 80 carry rotating wheel. I don't know if this 4th 80 carry will save them. I think most things are better than 80 carry number 3. I think if TOE want to win, you just put PPP in until you can find like you can
can't,
sign
that's
an
the
actual.
problem.
Why can't they?
He works on Monday, or he would. That was discussed.
Okay.
He would actually sub in until they got a real 80 carry, but they can't.
Okay. Well, yeah. Then I think they just need to keep searching, but I think they're actively like making the change that makes their team good. Like I think Caxi is performing. I think Odysseus is a player that I've never seen before in my life, but is like playing like a human.
True.
Daigen, while I've watched his solo queue games and BK streamed, Loki I was throwing up in my mouth a bit. During the actual comp games when he's not picking Orianna and Jinx and whatever, it was it's fine, it's serviceable, not silver 2 or whatever we were worried about. Final
What's Goat
boss
Caxi?
is what'd you say?
What about the Goat Caxi?
I
He
said
was Baron
Kaxi's
every
good.
week.
Kaxi's good. I think Kaxi is a good piece to have on a team, and I think he's playing well. Um, Final boss Zenith. My theory is that they're imploding. I think we saw week 1, week 2, they were super active. Podcasts, whatever. We had like 30 people here. I haven't heard a can look out of them besides them besides Resi like crashing out and trash
And when
talk.
they get baited by
They've
Toe every single time.
Yeah, they're just the vibes seem to be dead. I think they've been figured out. I remember I alluded I alluded last week I think final boss is beatable. I think they have very clear weaknesses. I think Dorado made a example out of them, and I think it's a very replicable strategy against final boss where you just pick winning, you pick aggressive mid laners, you fight early bot, because their bot isn't as coordinated, and then you just win the game before Ek can play League of Legends. And I don't know what Final Boss does to stop it. Um, DLV is in 10th, and
Get a new
I mean,
ADC.
okay. DLV has 3 wins, and they are against the team that is ranked 13th, 12th, and 14th. So they don't have any wins, which is I think their roster is good. I think they have made changes that have been
Rush will be the real
sort
test
of
this coming week.
they've made relevant changes. Some of the stuff doesn't make sense, like Con at 11 but TOE at 8. Because TOE replaced Con 2-0 TOE with that bad 80 carry.
Correct.
And I
It was
also
also the
think
second
Con
time they
looked
played together.
absolutely miserable this week.
Yes.
I think the thing about Con is that for me, I'm okay, they have Pride, and Pride might be able to do something. Pride looked fucking terrible. And yes, he's against Aftermoon, but a lot of these Emerald players have been playing
Fine.
better into Aftermoon than
Yeah.
Pride did. It was really bad. And if Pride's not performing, then who performs on that team? I don't know. Yeah. Elysium is good. They've had better results too. They went 1-2 into Hydra. They went who else did they go into? They 2-1 Skyloft. They 1-2
They've beaten
Hydra.
everyone else. They just won 2 Hydra.
Yeah, they beat Cho, but who did they beat the other week? Probably some chuds. I don't think they've played
Gojo's
much.
gym.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Probably some chuds. See, I'm a fucking genius.
True.
Yeah, Lotus is in 5th. I think Lotus is suffering from the same I don't want to say deflation, but they're suffering from the same placement deflation that final bosses, where they just also seem boomed. That
Nah.
roster just playing so much worse than some of their parts, and I have them 3rd in the championship category because of what Godson said in terms of it's still Aftermoon and Chris
Yeah.
Sen. But it they don't look to be in a good state. I almost wonder if you just make roster changes for the sake of making roster changes.
With their next 2 matches coming up though, TMG and Final Boss.
They also had their hardest stretch of the
guess.
season in the beginning.
Like,
They're gonna probably start picking up wins.
I think you keep the roster
I mean,
Or
I don't.
for
I think I think they'll
TMG.
still win, but are I don't know. It looks pretty. They when a team that is
Okay.
stacked
Mhm.
is not playing to their they look worse than what the individual skill of the player is. That's a really bad sign. I mean, we had that for
So,
BOL too. On my team, we had 5 good players, and
what role would you look to make a change?
um.
If
And the thing is,
you're the
I don't
coach?
think any of them. If I was the coach, I don't think
We're
any
not
of
saying
them
they're
are
bad. We're just saying what's
Yeah.
not working. To be
Well, I
clear.
think you don't. Well, I don't think you. Well, you can't cut Chris. You can't cut Aftermoon. I think Chris is
Aftermoon's
probably
the
cat.
underperforming individually the worst.
Yeah.
This is not the Chris 10 that I play against in M100, and you can't cut him. So you either swap supports, or you swap to a mid laner that's going to shove every wave, and then move down. I don't
But
think
it's not
you would
like
cut
a
top to fix Crisp. If that makes
it's not like a
sense.
competitive. They're not like a org team. You know, what I mean, they're 5 friends play under a Lotus.
Yeah, I'm okay.
They
I think
keep.
that's why, and that's why I don't think they're gonna do anything.
Oh.
and I think it's fair to like not do anything. But I'm saying like that's why they're fifth. You
Oh
know,
no, yeah,
like, it's a
they
bad
have not.
situation.
When they came in, the expectations were that they were going to run the league, not run the league, more or less be like the clear team, the beat, and they've looked
And like I
Mid.
don't think they're gonna make
okay.
like I don't think they're gonna make roster changes, to be clear. That's not what I think
Yes,
is a
I
likely
agree.
scenario. I have them in third because I'm sort of gauging like what's the likelihood that they like figure out whatever's going on. I think it's because I think if they figure out what's going on, they're probably the favorites to win. Um,
Yeah, Panda, you do know these post weeks are just after the week of the matches,
I put
right?
them five
Oh no,
over
it's a
These-
combination
Elysium.
of like what the team is and how they're performing. I mean, yeah, DOV's
Why
3
put
and
them five
1.
over Elysium? Because they 2-0'd Iota, so it's clear they still got it. Like, like I'm serious. Like Iota's the team I think is in the best position to take the championship, and they 2-0'd
Hey, listen,
Iota,
for
and that does
DOV,
mean something.
you guys play Rush next week. Prove us wrong. You beat Rush.
Yeah,
You're
rushes
a
will
fucking
be our
idiot,
real
right?
test, Panda. Because right
You
now,
Yeah,
remember,
actual
Panda,
win. You beat
I
Rush.
believe
let me know, okay.
I believe in Dov a little bit here, and they keep
Yeah,
thinking I'm
Redacted lose.
fucking insane.
Okay, no, I don't. Okay, I don't think DOV's badly. I think
The way you guys
swapping
have,
top
the way you
laner-
guys critique my ranking of Dov, you would think that like, how dare you?
I mean, okay, the top. Okay, like swapping Fumi down to mid and then adding Smoke, who I think is like a competent
Let me
player,
put my shit back on so we
is
can see.
good. But I don't think I can like.
Oh no, not that one.
We don't really know if this roster works yet. Okay, you're just switching over to whatever. Fuck me, I guess, right? Like,
Oh, I thought we were talking about my shit. My fault. I'll go back.
no, we aren't. I'm talking about DOV. Um, I mean, I think if DOV beats Rush, they do go Sky. Like in terms of volatility, right? Like DOV beat New Origins Aetherus, and they don't go up much. They do go up,
Yeah, I can agree with that.
right? Because they won, and frankly, I don't. And this is the same thing with like Con, like week 3, where I was like, Con was 2-0 or whatever, and I was like, this is a fake 2-0 team. And then what is that? I made the call. They were gonna get like 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, like consistently.
You
I think
said
they were getting like
two wins in 8.
2 wins.
Like 2 individual wins in 4 weeks. Facts, which I think is
Yeah,
pretty accurate.
which
I
I
had
which
them as
but
losing 0-2 every week.
yeah, they play against Final Boss, and I think that's their real only chance to get those 2 individual wins. Right.
Yep. Agreed.
DOV, I'm making the call that they lose to Rush. If they beat Rush, then
Everything
I
changes.
was wrong, right? And that means
I
my
have
call. And then the same thing. If Con like raw dog Iota, they would have gone Sky.
I have a question though
like,
about
respectfully, Godson.
that Dov versus Rush game. If
It
they
would do not,
lose,
right?
because that is what the general consensus is, right? In terms of like how they're viewed against Rush. If they lose though, but the loss isn't a shellacking, like,
That's
If
2-1.
they lose,
but it's
if
a
they
good
have
loss. Do you get what I'm trying to
competitive-
say?
Yeah,
Quality
no, I
loss,
get what you're trying to
quality
say.
loss, bro.
If they look competitive and
There we go.
TOE and Final
Yeah.
Boss continue their trajectory, DOV probably goes right near Skyloft, like maybe above, maybe below them. Like they would like if DOV lose to Rush, but they show life, and then TOE's their 80 carry situation doesn't seem to be working. If Final Boss keeps going in free fall, then yeah, DOV would probably still go up too, even if they lose that series, as long as their loss looks competitive.
Okay.
I mean, I think ultimately your power rankings are based on your initial thoughts, and as you get new information,
Yeah, exactly.
you update it. But the reality situation is, when I came in, at least for me personally, I always said DOV was the best of the bad teams, and
I
that's
didn't.
not-
I thought they were 14th when we came in, right?
Yeah,
like
no,
so.
you had 14. I had DOV originally, like I think 10th in my power rankings or 11th.
Okay, I
my
think
opinion,
their
I
old
prefer-
roster is 14th quality. Like, okay, I wouldn't. Okay,
Whatever.
if this
see,
roster.
my point is, they haven't proved anything different to me. They are who I think they are, the best of the worst team. Until they show otherwise, I'm gonna rank them there, and I haven't ranked them higher than I want them. I haven't ranked 8th, and I don't feel good about that, to be clear. It's more of an insult to the other teams rather than a compliment to them.
All right, well, let's move on to the next slide, shall we?
What is
Yep.
that slide? I don't even know what these slides are. Oh hell no.
Oh, I remember this. So Godson, You're known by like 30 different summoner names.
I didn't even
And
know your
I've
name was
heard from
Yeah.
you that you might be changing your summoner name. I want to hear your thoughts. Why? First of all, why do you do this? Second, yeah, actually, why do you keep changing your summoner name?
I mean, I would say it's corny as fuck, but I get in my feels sometimes, and when I lose a series pretty hard, my world is like over, right? So at that point, when I lose a series hard, I think to myself, "Damn, I gotta fucking rebrand so I don't have this shit on me, right?"
This
Because
motherfucker trying to
previously,
pretend he's a phoenix.
I mean, kind of, yeah, I'm evolving, right?
He's rising
He's a
again.
Pokemon.
Um,
What generation are you at this point?
I'm like a generation 40 at this point.
I think it's my fifth name change. My new name is like gonna be like Draven Fuda or some shit, like some
Oh
crazy shit like
no
that.
no 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 no
Or
no no
Draven
no.
Feet. Draven
Okay.
Feet, I was thinking. You guys fucking with
Weren't
that
you
or
gonna
no?
change it? Weren't you
No.
gonna change it to Bishop?
Oh yes, 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 yes. Bishop is so aura. Holy,
It's
I
not
forgot about that.
such a mid chess piece, by the way.
I mean, bro, my new name actually is just sad as fuck. Like Monoxia, it just means like lonely and solitude. I was on some bullshit when I made that shit. I'm not gonna lie. Um, what names in the CCS have aura? Uh, I
Other people's summoner names.
let me think. I think Redacted is a cool name. I think
Thank you.
Flay is a bad name. I would say
Oh fuck!
doesn't have
Huh?
aura.
It's
And
first
then
was played on. Get
obviously
it right. What the fuck?
played on. That's right. And then I mean the best name clearly has to be Maddie's handbag.
That was
Oh,
good.
shit.
Maddie's handbag is a good name, James.
Yeah, I mean let me quickly look at it. Leventine, I think, or the guy's name before Maddie's handbag. Leventine is also a pretty cool name. What are lane? I mean Flaydon, as you said.
Yep.
Any name that's just like the names, like CJ Lopez, Cali G, Chelsea, like
Okay,
all
but that's not
those
my.
are
You
are
just
all.
call
Cherry
me
no
that.
coke.
Oh yeah, Cherry No Coke. I mean that's also ass. Like it's just like the your
Okay.
name.
Oh, hell no.
And then Sean, that's ass. Um, any others that are just their name?
JP the boss.
I mean that.
What are your
Don't
thoughts
even
on
get
that?
me started. That is some horseshit. Complete horseshit. I mean, yeah, I think that's it. I mean, Mikasa Ackerman is pretty horseshit. The player on Gojo's gym, like just
What
naming
about
yourself
Espada?
after a character. Espada.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, it's horseshit. It's off an anime and it's not cool. So not a cool anime either. Bleach is not good.
Whoa. All right, moving on. Nope.
I mean, I had to
No.
drop it. It was
No.
so
All
boring.
right. What are your thoughts on the team names? What makes a good team name?
What makes a good team name? I think a lot of like the orgs, as I said, it's like very social and it's always like the same people. So when you have team names that are like good puns or like an inside joke, like Sin Sean Fan Club, like that's I would say inside joke. And then you have what is the other team name? Elysium's Chaser's Ego. I think that's a good name. And then I think shit names are like Skylot Spire, Hydra, like reuse names I think are pretty bad. And then also Lotus is just like base name, Iota is a
about Dorado?
rebrand. Yeah, Iota's also ass.
What
I mean,
about
it's a rebrand.
theory of
Yep.
everything strong force?
It's just too long, right? It's like not even fun to
Why do
say.
you think
Wait,
no
let's
one
not
calls it
talk-
strong for it?
Wait, let's not talk about team names that are too long, Godson.
Wait, what's wrong with that? What? I don't
You
have
know,
any
you know
long
what?
ones.
No, do you know what my team name in BOL is?
Oh, Akuma KTX something
Oh,
something.
hell
Akuma
no.
KTX Azure Dragon High Speed Bullet Train.
I mean,
You
that
guys
is
are
some horseshit.
so
That's a
And,
banger.
bro.
and your
That's a
team is some
great
Probably
name.
horseshit too. Your team
deserve
is
to be
so
stopped.
fucking bad.
Yo, we 2-0'd you, by the way. I don't know
You
why you're
didn't, bro.
talking.
You didn't 2-0 me. You 2-0'd the team. Let's make that clear. I was winning Butler in both games.
All right, sure, but I 2-0'd the team, right? Like I took
Yes,
Worm
yes.
Jones. I took Worm Jones and I put him in a blender, right? Like
Yes,
that was me.
but you
Worm
also
Jones
are
still plays?
you're also a BOL Diamond winner who's not making playoffs this split.
We are making playoffs. You need to grow up.
As fourth seed.
We're literally scaling. It's
Okay,
okay.
fourth seed as BOL Diamond
Bro,
winner. You think
bro,
that's good?
bro,
That's
look
horseshit.
at okay, look at
Wait,
Group
where's
D,
that
bro.
paper at?
Huff, fucking
Hey, man, I'm
Tough
trying to
Daddy
throw up.
80
Give me a
carry is undefeated. Let's just
Let's
say
see
the
it.
parity between the groups is
Nope.
not balanced.
Okay, I would agree. I think yeah. I mean, yeah. Group C and Group B are definitely
What the
horseshit.
fuck? Hey,
Like
yo,
group
pause. Look how much paper this guy still has left.
Yeah, man, I still gotta eat, man.
He's slacking, bro. He's slacking. I
Paper.
mean, give that paper to me. I'm finishing in a second. I swear to God.
Come on, paper. Come on, white noise. Chop chop.
It's
This
my
is not
league,
a
by the way.
BO
I'm trying to run a
podcast.
Novus.
I won't speak, but
If you
let's
make it
continue.
moist, it's probably easier to eat.
Nah, it's pussy.
What?
Alright,
You're not even eating it.
I am eating. I got halfway done. What do you mean?
You
let's
were
let
halfway done 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, man, I took a break. Got for a man's digest paper.
alright,
That's
let's
true.
continue. We have another segment for Godson.
Appreciate that.
Alright, Godson, I have listed every single 80 carry in the CCS, and you're gonna go
Uh-huh.
rank them.
Okay, do I have to rank myself?
Of course.
If you
Required.
Yeah, yes, absolutely,
Um,
yes.
You 100% have to.
I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I'm leagues above every ADC in the league. Let's
Really?
make that clear.
You think you should be eaten?
I think I should be yeeted and sent to M1000 if I'm being honest.
Really?
I'm just too good.
You're just too good.
So I would rank myself 1. Are you gonna edit it or
No, well, I
I'm a
can. Okay,
visual
bullet
learner.
live update.
I'm a visual learner.
Connected.
Huh?
If I edit the sheets, will it update live or no?
I think
Well,
it
right.
will. Try it. If not, I'll take care of it.
Okay, we'll see.
Oh wait, no,
hard
it
for me
won't because
to-
I downloaded it. I have to re-download it.
Yeah, that's what I thought,
Yeah,
because you
sorry.
downloaded it.
Yeah. Just
Okay,
make your
I'll
change,
pull
and
up a
I'll change
notepad.
it anyway. It's
Okay,
not that big of a
so
deal.
me,
Let me know when you're done.
me first. I would say it's kind of close. Aside from the jokes I just previously made, I would say it's close. I think Crispy is second. I would say. Then I would say it's Maddie from Hydra. I mean that's pretty standard. I think top 3 is really close. I would say all like very good players, and especially on their champs, really good. Like Crispy on his Ezreal, Maddie on his Vayne Kaisa. It's all just OP, right? Next, I think I would put Conveyable Cub from Syndicate. I think he's pretty good. Not a lot of Jinx players here, so when you see a Jinx player, it just means they're super good, because usually Jinx is kind of hard to play, because a lot of teams will just play like hard engage, and it's pretty hard to play. And then I would say it's surprisingly DOV's ADC 2 point. I
Why
think
is it
he's pretty
surprising?
good. Because the team's horseshit.
2.0 is the
Yeah,
name.
2.0. I think he's pretty good. I played against him in XSV tryouts a while ago. Granted, it was on patch day, so he abused me by playing Corgi Nami when it was super OP.
Isn't it interesting you always have an excuse when you lose?
Okay, I mean that's just standard because I shouldn't be losing.
Right,
feel
of
me?
course. My bad. My bad.
Bro got
He's in the
stomped.
chat, by the way. You want to speak to him? He said you got stomped.
I mean,
That's
I
true.
did get stomped, as I said. It was when Corgi was super OP,
Right.
and
He's
it
saying
was,
it was Quirky Rel, not Quirky Nami.
Right.
Corgi Rel. I mean, he remembers it, so he fondly remembers me, so he's a fan. I can already tell. So I'm gonna lower him. In fact, I'm gonna put Angel above him, and then we'll put 2 point.
Gotcha.
And then I think it's Killin from Con, and then Resi Glacial, and then I don't know the others, so I can't really comment.
Where did you put Angel?
Angel was 5th, I
And
think.
did you put Chaser?
Oh, Chaser. Yeah, Chaser is 1 below Angel. I think Chaser's pretty good. But I think if you ban Sivir, it's a very big fall off.
And everyone else is random?
Yeah, everyone after Crispy, Maddie, Cub, Angel, Chaser, Killin, 2 point, Resi, Glacial. I don't know many of the others.
Alright.
Next
So
slide.
yeah. Next slide. We got one more slide of content.
Flay, you
talk
gotta
about.
get back to it. We can't end the pod
no.
without you finishing that paper.
Oh, hell no.
Oh hell yes. And we know we will have Chelsea continue to rant until that paper is done, and you know she will. Get to it. Let's go, big boy.
Here, drink.
All right, go ahead, Chelsea.
I'm gonna keep it in my mouth, but I'm gonna get a drink.
Week 5 predictions. Redacted, we'll start with you. We're just gonna go match by match.
Yeah, 2-0. That's it. That's all I got.
TMG's 2-0ing?
No, are you crazy? Even though they have been playing, they've been very shaky. I am still of the mindset that like if you are supposed to be one of the better teams in the league, you should not be playing around with the bottom tier teams. Not, and that's not a disrespect to the bottom tier teams. It's just that I expect the teams that are stronger to know exactly what they need to do and do what they need to do to ensure that they get these 2-0 wins. So anything less than a 2-0 to me for Lotus TMG is a failure, personally.
I agree. I think Lotus is gonna 2-0 TMG, and if they don't, well,
We'll have some discussions again, just like I'm now having about Syndicate.
got
Not
some.
to cut you off, but
We're on
still enough.
Lotus
TMG.
TMG.
It's done?
Lotus TMG. I mean,
Oh.
we don't really need to talk about this one, right? It's like Lotus 2, 100%. Unless like Chris dies middle of series.
All right, Paperboy needs to eat his paper so he doesn't get to speak.
No,
Final,
whoa. What's the question? Shut up.
final boss con. That's the question.
I mean, final boss 2-0.
Oh shit.
Got done.
Final boss 2-1, I would say.
I'm also gonna agree with you. Final boss 2-1. I think this is Con's best chance to get their 2 individual game wins. I said they might, but while final boss is collapsing, I don't think they've collapsed that bad that they're gonna lose this week. Redacted?
You know, last time I believed in Khan against a projected stronger team, I got burned. This time I am gonna play it safe and also go with final boss over Khan. Yeah, I'll also go 2-1 just because final boss is, yeah. I'm not gonna repeat what everyone else said. You guys have already said what has been said. So yeah, final boss 2-1 for me. I think we
Alright.
got Flay right, but he's busy digesting some paper
Yep,
there.
I responded.
Oh,
I
did you?
responded.
Oh, I'm
Right.
sorry.
Re-
I'm good.
Toe versus Syndicate. Redacted. Thoughts?
Oh yeah, this is another one where I said the same thing I said with Lotus. Syndicate should, in theory, 2-0 this team, but since they've been on the trend of 2-1ing every team, I'm gonna go Syndicate 2-1. I would prefer they 2-0, but it looks like Epi and crew are deciding to play around in the CCS here, so yeah, 2-1 for me.
I'm gonna say Sin 2-0, and I think my secondary prediction is that they're gonna Toe after losing is gonna walk into week 6 with a 5th AD carry. Godson?
Syndicate 2, I don't think it's gonna be close. I think this is a rare game or series where Syndicate won't show up again.
The man, the myth, legend, White Noise. Thoughts?
Yeah, Lost and Epic can continue their process, their application, their evidence to get led in the Conqueror next split. So 2-1 Syndicate.
All right. And now DOV versus XSV Rush, our unofficial match of the week, in my opinion, because this match here will really tell us if DOV are for real or if they're frauds. But I do have one quick question for y'all before we talk about this, because the Rush loss to Hydra, did that change any perception you guys had about them at all?
Not in my opinion, no. I think Hydra's just much better in every role, I would say, than them. So, I mean, it's not surprising. Like, I think the group is still so weak that Rush would still be second seed.
Okay. What about you, Chelsea?
Yeah.
I'm keeping an eye on
So I didn't
Flay
think-
here too.
I didn't think Queenie would lose to Sutek, to be honest. Obviously, she did, and so I guess, yeah, it did change my perception.
But how much though? That's really more so what I'm asking.
Well, you saw in the power rankings, they went from 1 to 3. I think they need to lose more because their wins have been their win over Lotus was good. Their other wins were good. So
Okay.
I mean, if they lose to DOV in the same way that DOV is going Sky, Rush is probably gonna fall to the middle of the pack.
Mhm.
Not like super low,
Mhm.
because I think it would be more of an indication that DOV is good. But I mean, compared to 2 weeks prior, right, where they would have been one,
Yeah.
it'd be rough.
Okay. So yeah, let's get with predictions now. Sorry to derail the conversation a little bit. You can go
Quick
first, Chelsea.
derail. The paper is done.
Wait, no, you
Fire.
can't. You shouldn't have done it like that.
You definitely cheated.
You
should have
cheated.
said
We
the
did, we weren't
last
watching
fight.
you
Hey,
guys.
don't worry about it.
Fuck you, Flay.
I was choked on
Well,
stream. What do
well,
you
No,
mean?
fuck
let him
you.
let him
I
go.
don't
Trust
believe that.
me.
All right.
What is it? Did I give my score? I think it's going to be Rush 2-1, I'll say, and maybe that's a bit of a hedge.
I was afraid.
Maybe I'm afraid. Maybe I shouldn't be. No, if I, it should be a Rush 2-0.
Don't be a pussy. Joke.
If I'm thinking about this,
There's no way you shit on them for 30 minutes and go
Yeah.
2-1. Don't be a pussy.
okay, but I'm not like shitting on them. I just think you guys have put them above teams that I think are better than
You mean
them.
you guys? You mean me? It's just me.
No, I
Call
mean
'em out,
Flay
man.
too.
What the fuck you mean
No,
me?
Flay was with you. Both you and Flay think I
No.
rate DOV too
Okay,
highly.
but it was 6. But you
I had
Flay
an
had them at 8. You had
Yep.
them at 6, and I had them at 10.
So
no,
every two slots is, I don't think there's a big difference. There's a bigger difference between you and my perspective of DOV compared to you and Flay. Like you and Flay are
I even said
Yeah.
I have them 8, but I
Neighbors.
feel really bad about it. I don't like having them 8.
Like, you don't like them like, do you think you put them too high, or?
I didn't want to put them that high. It's just everyone else's dog shit.
Okay.
I'm just being honest.
all right, what's your prediction then? Paperboy.
2-0.
Okay. Kaiser?
Hope's a strong thing, so I will hope for a DOV twisted 2-1.
Yeah,
I'm just about dreaming, Kaiser.
I'm gonna agree with you, Kaiser. DOV, I have been singing y'all praises, but just because Rush got their ass whipped last week doesn't mean they still aren't XSB Rush. So
Can we talk about that real quick? I mean, you say last week, like, okay, we feel like when we were underestimating Hydra. BKB is a good player. Spada's a good player. Their bot lane's really good. We're acting like Rush lost against like fucking TMG. They lost against a really good team. Like, let's be
But
honest.
I mean
my
the
thing
way
is-
once again we
really
talk
good
we
team, I would
no
say.
no no we talk about losses. Losses are one thing, but there's also the way you lose, right?
I think
Yeah.
Hydra's
And
bad
I
matchup.
was kind of watching that with fucked up internet while I was trying to get off an airplane, and
Sure.
it didn't look the prettiest. At least from
I feel like
think it was
DOV,
game one I watched. I think.
I
Go
will
ahead.
say we talk about intangible factors. I feel like DOV is much more motivated to win this series than Rush is.
Oh, 100%.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I'm getting so pocket watched right now.
But you don't think Hydra matches well in the Rush? Then you
Well,
match
I mean,
well.
I thought Sutek would lose, right? And he didn't. He won.
Well, it's easy to win when your laner's winning, no?
No,
It's easy to jungle if you have winning lanes.
Well, Sutek played better. Like
You did. No, you
I-
did. You did play better.
and I didn't, like regardless of what was happening in the lanes, I thought Queenie would play better than she did, and I thought Sutek would
Sure.
play worse than he did. But that
No.
obviously was not what happened, right? And so Sutek should be given credit for that.
100%. But I mean, I do think jungle, when you have winning lanes, because I mean, also like Queenie was just not. I don't know. We have to talk about it later. I think the way that game went out was kind of. Yeah,
You have to hurry, bro. I got scrims and.
Okay,
No, you're
yeah,
good.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
done. We're done.
No, that was it. Yeah. So Hydra versus Okay, can I just ask and
Yeah.
predict for everybody here? 2-0, right?
No, I actually think Gojo's Gym is winning.
I think Gojo's Dim's gonna take a game because I think that'd be
Believe it.
funny. I think
too.
Oh.
it's Hoodie Chris, bro. It's Hoodie Chris.
Hoodie Chris. Shooter.
Hoodie Chris, bro.
Okay. Flay,
That
are
is
you a
certainly
2-0 or
correct.
2-1
Is it
squad?
possible for a series to be Frio? I'm predicting Frio.
Not until playoffs, my guy.
Person hoodie Chris. Person hoodie Chris.
Well, okay. I mean, it's possible to be 3-0 in the playoffs, which I don't think Gojo Sim is making. So not
Nah, 2-0,
really.
and I'm gonna award an FF victory. Frio.
Admin discretion. All right, New Origins versus Elysium. Kaiser, you go first here.
New Origins versus Elysium. I think Elysium 2-0.
Okay, Mr. Edon,
Elysium 2-1.
Elsie.
Elysium 2-0.
You know, actually, no, actually, Elysium 2-0. Never mind.
How did
I
this
was
get
gonna
on
say 2-1 at
CCS2?
first. I was gonna say 2-1, but 2-0. Yeah, 2-0.
Gojo Sim New Origins need their streams, and I have matches that I want to be streamed week 6.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah,
think I
here at the
asked
this
CCS, we promise
few days
every
ago.
team gets at least one stream. So we're getting our quota out the way.
This is the best week. This is the best week.
Literally,
But
it literally is the
If
best.
the-
week.
Really competitive, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, like we were
Well,
considering.
like, the other games don't really matter now.
Well, we were considering streaming Rush DOV because I think that's like a match to watch. But I think it's better, and if DOV still remains real, we probably can stream their week 7 match against Skyloft Spire. I think that would be a good match to stream. So they'll get a second stream if they continue to show promise like this.
But yeah, we're essentially trying to get
It's
the
week 5.
bottom
Week
teams
5.
out the way, and so that way we can focus on the max content towards the later season, and of course, you know, playoffs, etc., etc., etc. So
And if you surprise us, you'll get an extra stream like TOE. The TOE only got streamed last week because they surprise us. That's it.
exactly. Will they get streamed
We're
again? Probably not, unless they surprise us again.
I am.
Unless they
We need to
surprise
make
us
some votes.
again.
They look decent. I mean, they should have won game 1 against Elysium, to be clear. That's a different
Yeah,
conversation.
I agree. I agree. All right.
I don't want to I don't like leak the whole like stream schedule thing. We keep it like
Yeah. We're shutting that
not
down.
disclosed,
Yeah.
but that just little peek into what we're thinking. Dorado Skyloft. I'm gonna say Dorado 2-1. So I think Skyloft is gonna
2-1?
continue.
Are you serious?
I think
I
I mean-
hate her, man. I hate her.
I'm looking at Spy roster, but I don't think they're winning.
It's 2-0. Go. I got your back. Don't worry.
Appreciate that.
Go-
It's the DCS forever.
Goat is crazy. This is hard for me because Skyloft.
I redacted. I had to go now. I gave my prediction. You're gonna have to close the show out, okay?
Okay, thank you, Chelsea. Bye.
I mean, keep in mind,
Bye,
we got an
everyone.
OP coach as well. Keep in mind.
Who's your coach, man?
Let me think. Let me look at it, actually. One sec.
Bro don't know his own coach.
No. He has a weird name. That's why it's hard to say. Hod G-san. Hod G-san.
Oh,
Who?
hold on, y'all. You know what? Nope.
Why does
nope,
Zol got a
nope,
Chinese
nope,
import?
nope. Oh.
What, dude?
Holy
That's the
shit.
question.
Hey, my hands are
That
up.
NACL money
I
go
am
crazy.
innocent.
That NACL money go
I
crazy.
am
God
innocent.
God forbid a man
Holy
asks the question.
shit.
Yes, that's fine.
Holy
That's
shit.
okay. I thought we were trying to learn. Live and learn. My bad.
You know what?
Apologies.
I was.
Oh.
All I'll say is, you say things that sometimes I think.
I mean, that's why I'm here. I'm asking the real questions, okay? And you know what's crazy? He didn't deny my question. He just said no way.
Shit.
Give it
Oh
up.
shit, I'm crying. But yeah, Skyloft has been 1-2ing. I saw Seb's comment. He's cracking me up. Skyloft has been 1-2ing like every team except for Gojo's Gym. But Dorado, I ain't gonna lie, that ass whooping last week was crazy.
They're fifth
There's
seed in
mental
their
boom. They're
group,
mental
one
boom,
through,
bro.
yeah,
They're
so-
mental boom.
I'm gonna go 2-0 Iota over Skyloft just
Mhm.
because I mean that ass whooping was just an ass whooping, and the trend should continue as of right now. So that's my perception over Iota versus Skyloft here. So let me see what.
Can I ask Kaiser one question before we leave?
Yeah,
Or
go
is it-
ahead.
there's no more
I just want to
slides,
see
right?
what the last slide is. I don't know what it was.
What's the last slide?
Oh,
Oh, some horse shit, bro.
Flay's supposed to eat more paper for the
Bro,
road.
I ate a piece. No, I'm not. I already ate one piece of.
No,
paper.
I know. You're supposed to save that last piece for this, but
Oh, I
you
didn't
finessed
know
us.
that.
You fucking. assholes.
You guys literally said I'm not eating it fast enough. I was like, oh fuck, it's the last slide. 'Cause
I told you we
to
had
be fair,
two
I don't know the
more.
slides.
I should. You know what? That's
I
okay.
didn't- my
It's
bad.
my bad as a
Not- not-
producer. I should have produced you better.
It's
What's
my bad. I
up?
didn't know that.
All right, yeah. Go ahead. Ask
Yeah,
Kaiser your
guys,
thing.
actually, yeah. Last point. I mean, I assume you have you guys in the finals, right? Am I correct?
You said you're do I
Last,
think we're making
you guys are making
finals?
the final. Yeah, I assume you have yourself in the finals, right?
Yeah, I have myself in the finals.
Who are you guys playing in the finals?
Um, one would hope Lotus, so I can get vengeance or revenge.
What do you Vengeance just in CCS or in general? Speak about this. It seems you and Chris Ten are acquainted.
I mean, bro, I'm gonna be honest. He R-worded me 2 games, or 2 series, bro. I'm gonna be honest. He did bad things to me, and I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I would hope that they get finals, but I mean, like as you said, they lost the Syndicate, which I wasn't aware of. So I
They're
don't
kind of
know.
frauds, low key.
They might be on to no good. Like maybe they're not taking it serious or something, or they're on some horseshit. But I think if it's not them, it's Hydra. I would say. I think Hydra could get there.
Are you feeling scared against Hydra? It feels like you don't really respect Hydra, from my understanding here.
I mean, Sutek is Sutek. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna do his
what does
horseshit and
what does that mean?
he's gonna
clarify?
do some bullshit level 1, probably lose the game, maybe even win the game. But even if he wins the game off of it, he's not even gonna win the game because he does some fuck shit. Like we played against a series against him.
Yep.
Some would say scrim bucks don't count or whatever. I would say scrims count to at least some
It
degree.
depends. So,
He
yeah,
made
so,
like the worst decision ever, and then when his coaches talked to him about it, he quit the team. So
Mmm.
it doesn't seem like he's very open to communication.
Criticism.
Yeah, criticism. I think the other parts of them are good. I respect Spada, BKP, Maddie, and Lave. I played with Lave in Risen and we won, so I mean, obviously, good guy,
Really?
good support.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, I mean, you guys got time. That's all. I just wanted to ask that one question. That was the only question I really had.
Oh yeah,
Now,
I got
obviously, I
some.
can talk about my league for like 4 hours if you really want me to. I'm sure.
Please don't.
You guys want to
Yeah.
go? Yeah, exactly. That was the only question I had. I mean, I expect. And the last thing I'll say, and I'll let our doctor get the final word. You know, I came into the split. I did expect the Dorado Lotus final. That's what I
Mhm.
expected at least. It might be a competitive final. I wasn't as worried as some people were about Lotus. I didn't think they were going to be like at a different level. Now, I didn't think they were going to be this bad. But I
Mhm.
didn't think they were going to be like, like when there's a team where you're like, oh my god, this team's going to win every single game.
Yeah.
I thought they would be competitive against the top teams that stomp the bottom teams. They look like frauds right now, to be honest with you. But the players they have, I mean, listen, it's Chris Ten and after him. They have in Fury the most talented players in the league. In Fury. Big Fury. But I guess we'll see. Rag, any final thoughts for you? Do you want to go our guest first, or you want to get the final word? What do you want to get?
No, yeah, we go guest first, and then you, and then me.
Mr.
Final
Kaiser,
thought.
final word, final thoughts for you?
Yeah, and
Anything?
shout outs.
Open,
et cetera.
open layout, speed, like not an idiot.
Just don't say anything
Yeah,
that'll
yeah.
get you
Shout out
fired.
shout out to obviously BK. I mean, it's probably like the biggest reason for my success. Obviously, running a coaching server helps you get coaching yourself, right? So, get a lot of that, and that's helped in improvement. And I would probably also shout out like the teams that make it competitive. Like as much as I shit on some of these teams, I mean they're all good teams and they all have pretty good players and obviously some weak points.
Sus
But
agreed.
despite that, all of them are good, right?
Sus agreed.
Or hopefully.
Sus agreed.
Yeah, so shout out to all the teams and all
You went through
the
a PR training, huh?
yeah, all the content
Thank
creators
God,
especially.
He finally
That's hard work.
They finally got some Dorado PR training over there.
Not yet though. I be saying some slurs in that chat, bro. But I got warned the other day.
Yeah,
We're in the server,
alright.
buddy. Don't worry.
Shay, you see that shit?
No comment.
All right, sorry, Kaiser, to interrupt. Was that everything? I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah. That's all. Just
All
yeah.
right. Go ahead, Flay.
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody back for CCS here. I think so far it's gone really well. It's still not like the same in terms of I guess like the toxicity, to be honest with you, and the energy.
This
Oh
man
god, I feel like people had like
legit
they
said
hate
toxicity?
the hatred that was before, but it does feel good. I feel like
What the
the
fuck?
league's gone really well. I'm very happy. Happy that people, generally seem to care and back into it. Do want to make a quick announcement here, because I have the platform. We will be expanding 2 new elos
Oh, that's that paper.
next split in the fall. Oh, that paper. Jesus Christ. We'll be expanding 2 new elos in fall, so please join us for our 250 LP League and a 700 LP League as well in the fall, as well as the Apollo League.
See you there,
That will be
Kaiser.
coming up quickly. And so if you guys want to play, they will be there. Same level of content, objective, everything you kind of see in Apollo, those 2 leagues as well. We're happy to serve a community, and we hope we can be a mainstay like we were 4 years ago.
Thank you, thank you. And yeah, give it up for White Noise, y'all.
I'm clapping right now.
All right, but yeah, thank you all for joining us on the CC Zone in our mid-season review here. I hope you appreciated the content we gave you all today. Flay did cheat us, but that's okay.
Hey, I tell
You
I can show you a
100%
picture of my
cheated
shit
us.
later, and that's fucking paper, man. I'm telling you. I did not cheat. I ate that piece of paper, unfortunately. I wish I did cheat, to be honest.
You
Halfway when I was
absolutely
walking to get
cheated us.
chips,
You cheated us out of a good
halfway.
ending. You cheat. That's what you. That I don't
Hey.
mean you cheated by eating the paper. I mean you cheated us
Oh,
out of
yeah.
content, out of a good ending.
What is
That's
true?
what
I
you
was
cheated
eating
us out
paper
of.
for 2 hours.
I don't care.
I had to practice
It's about
this
how you
morning.
started and how you finish.
How do you think my
How do
manager
you
looked at me and
practice
was on
eating
camera and
paper?
I was
Kaiser, do you
eating
hear this
paper?
guy? How do you practice eating paper?
Yeah,
I can
I'm
do
not
it,
sure about that, bro. There's no Olympics for paper eating.
Right?
man. My bad.
But you know what? We will say we respect you for owning up to your word and being a man of your word. And now Proton, I'm pretty sure he's gonna download this entire VOD because now I can save this shit for the rest of. Oh wait, I'm gonna download it too and put it on our YouTube, so everyone can always come back to
I
the
just say one last thing. How
Flay
the fuck
paper
did they lose
eating
that
VOD.
week? I don't understand. I still can't comprehend how they lost. They didn't just lose. They got fucking. I can't say that. They got bent over on stream.
Wait, who,
Like on stream. You know what
who
I
are we
mean?
talking about? Rush?
Final boss. Yeah, when they lost the fucking PPP sword.
Oh,
How did that
Oh,
happen?
it was on stream. What the fuck?
It was
I
not
didn't
on
even
oh
think
yeah.
that.
It was not on.
Oh, not on
Oh no,
stream.
no, it wasn't.
Yeah, I saw it on.
Not yet.
PPP was streaming from his POV. I was
Oh, I
watching
see,
it
I see.
in disbelief after I realized I would have to eat paper. After that's all I have to say.
Okay. Yeah. So once again, give it up for White Noise, y'all. All
Clapping again.
right.
I hate Final Boss.
Thank you very much for attending our podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Tune in next week, same time, same place, for our next episode after our week 6 games. And the CCS Apollo League will be on every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you tune in for that. You don't want to miss it. The season is coming to a close pretty quickly here. We're already on week 5. Only 3 more weeks after that. Before we head into the postseason, gauntlet, and then playoffs. So stay tuned and cheer for all your favorite teams and wish for their success. Before you end the stream, though, there is one more thing. I do have one more piece of content for you all. So don't close your browsers just yet, but we are going to transition over to that. So we'll be signing off here. It's Flay, Redacted, and Kaiser. And thank you all for joining us. Peace.
Long live the king.
Hey there, Missy, where do you think you're going? My only weakness, my balls! How did you know?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
This is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we have a problem.
That was easy.
I love the pain. Because the pain is the truth. The hurt is the truth.
We just have it!
That was a close one.